Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, aka Steve, and welcome back to the BBR Week 7 against Jorge and the Saint and Eggy going up against Neuvern again this week, the second time. Yesterday we didn't fare so well against it, so let's hope for a better day today. Of course, brought to you by Fight Boy Apparel. They send me free stuff, so you should support them for deciding that they want to give me a chance to represent them. Use code MAG for 15% off. MAG M8. You could look in the description for all that information. You can do that. You can get discounts and stuff, and they send me free stuff. It's great. So anyway, I'm still astonished that they're sending me free stuff. It's great. So I have Manectric, Quagsire, Dragapult, Sylveon, Ferrothorn, and Lucario. My opponent has Neuvern, Passimian, Incineroar, Dracozolt, Hippowtoss, and Alolan Exeggutor. He has also Jirachi and Togekiss on his team, but decided not to bring them, rendering my fantastic Manectric set absolutely useless. It's Rest, Sleep Talk, Discharge, and Flamethrower, and it's designed to beat both of those guys, and it turns out not going to need it at all, so it's a really bulky set. He leads with Passimian. That's a problem for my team. It's Passimian just ruins my day. I go into Quagsire. I've been over-predicting a lot lately, so I thought, you know what, he might just probably U-turn out, maybe into, like, I don't know. He's probably I see a U-turn in his future. U-turn turn 1, scout, see what I have. Maybe I might switch. But he goes for Seed Bomb turn 1. I could show so many comments, people saying, just click what's in front of me. And then, I've seen U-turn from Passimian so often that I just figured, I have Ferrothorn on my team, right? Like, if he's Scarfed, there's no way he's just gonna just Seed Bomb the shit out of me, knowing I have Ferrothorn that can just come in and immediately allow me to get hatches up. Like, there's no way he would do that. He's just gonna click U-turn. Should've just gone to Ferrothorn, right? Should've just gone to Ferrothorn. But I thought he might just U-turn. Did not see that he was gonna just click fucking Seed Bomb on me. That was not at all. I'm like, you might be Scarfed. There's no way I thought that was going to be possible. So he's going to switch out, and he's going to go into his Hippowtoss. Going to get that good old Sandstream up. So we got weather both days this weekend as well. I just fire for Dragon Pulse, because nothing on his team wants to take that, and nothing on his team still wants to take that, because it's just Dragon Pulse, and he's got to just, like, decide what he wants to go into to take a hit. That's what he has to do. Hippowtoss is going to die if it stays in. Exeggutor doesn't want to take it. Yeah, Dracozolt doesn't want to take it. He's nothing that really wants to take a Dragon Pulse. This guy doesn't want to take it. It's Intimidate, but I'm special for that reason alone, and I just keep firing off Dragon Pulses. So that is too close for comfort for me. I don't like that. If it did a little more damage, I would have stayed in and clicked Dragon Pulse again, but it did not. I don't want to risk losing Dragapult because of how important it is to my potential success. And I don't have Quagsire anymore, so my Incineroar switch-in is hope. I have to hope that I pick the right mon. So I get to showcase now my exotic Manectric set, which you're about to see, and it's about to deal with something it's not built to deal with, and that is a Flare Blitz from a... That is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. He's got Incineroar here. I feel like he's going to switch out to save his Incineroar and probably into Dracozolt. So I feel like here I can get up a rest. I don't want to go in, I don't want to immediately counter it and go into Dragapult. In case I'm wrong, he just clicks Flare Blitz again. I don't want to try to predict that switch and be wrong, because I was wrong turn 1. So I just started to click rest to get some HP back. And he's thinking for a while, and he does switch out, and it is, in fact, into Dracozolt. And I rest, and now... This is a crucial moment in my draft league career, actually, this upcoming turn. Going forward. I go to Dracozolt's page to look at all of his moves, and he has so many moves he gets, especially that work well against my team, that I literally went, I have no idea what the fuck he's gonna do to me. I have no idea what move he's gonna... I don't know if he wants to, if he's gonna think I'm gonna Toxic him, maybe I'm Sleep Talk with Toxic. If he's gonna just Earthquake me, knowing I'm gonna be sleep for another turn. If he's gonna just Flamethrower me. If he's gonna Poison Jab me, thinking I'm gonna go into Sylvia. I literally had no idea, and I just choose Lucario and it's the wrong one. I thought maybe he's Flamethrower, so I wouldn't want to go into Ferrothorn. So I realized right then and there, at that moment, just my complete lack of just knowing or having any idea what's going to happen. Like, I have to change how I build teams now because I don't know. A, all these Pokemon get so many moves, and now B, it's clear that my only option there was just to hopefully guess right. Because either A, I don't have the knowledge base in my head to go into my opponent's head and kind of know what they fear on my team, or, you know, B, I just had to guess because there's so many options and I guessed wrong. And that's frustrating for me. It's frustrating because literally Dracozolt goes in and I go, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. No idea. So I just picked him on. It turns out he didn't even predict me to switch at all. He just clicked what's in front of him. But I figured that he would know that Manectric is no threat to him based on Manetric's moveset. So he would probably predict me to switch. I thought he would. I know if the roles were reversed, I would not assume that he would stay in. I would not assume that. So I also didn't want to, you know, I didn't know what he was going to do here either. So I just go into Ferrothorn and he just goes into Passimian. And again, he got the drum on me again. I just don't, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, do I want to go to Dragapult on a predicted close combat? Do I want to go to Manectric to take a hit? Do I want to go into Sylveon on a close combat and then hope he's Scarf locked into it? Is he just going to U-turn out here? You know, what's he going to do? And the fact is I just don't know. Like, I don't know. When Mons gets... And he just knocked off. So when Mons have as many options as, you know, they do now, my team building... so right now, I'm doing a lot of talking about this, what's not the battle, but I'm kind of trying to weave it in there. My team building now is I'm looking at an opponent's teams, and I'm going, okay, I'm going to try to build this for that, and this for this, and that'll be able to match up against that, and this will match up for this, and that for this, and then this for that. And I kind of force my Mons to get into certain roles, so then when things happen in battle that are unpredictable, and they rattle me, then I don't have, you know, I don't have the Mons for the roles that I did, because I feel like I'm just like talking in circles right now. The point I'm trying to make is that Dracozolt changed, like that Dracozolt turn changed my draft league career forever, because it's made me think like, I need to team build differently. I need to team build differently, and I have to team build less. This is gonna sound counterintuitive, but before I say what I say, my draft league career history is not well. And I've been doing this current method the entire time. So clearly the current method is not working out, right? We can agree on that. So I think I have to less try to build teams that match up specifically with the, you know, with the opponent's Mons, and I think I more have to build. I have to have a plan on what I want to do that battle, and then make my opponent stop me. I think I'm worried too much about stopping my opponent that I'm not, you know, I'm too worried about stopping my opponent that I don't have my own team identity. I just have pieces that can hopefully deal with my opponent's pieces, and I'm not even worrying really about what I'm doing to them. And I think that might be why, I think it's maybe where a lot of my fear in the games come from, and because I'm trying to like, it's like in this case, like Quagsire was down turn 1, and Quagsire was like my answer to Dracozolt. So now I'm just fucking flustered as shit. But I don't, you know, I think I have to try now and just, you know, build. I have to build teams with I think it's a less role specific and more. I have, you know, a defensive backbone, and then I have an offensive backbone of what my opponent is going to try to stop. And I think I'm hoping that'll be more successful for me in the future, because if I have more kind of general switches, obviously for certain, you know, certain cases I'll need certain things. You know, I need to get creative with certain things, obviously. But because there's so many options now, I don't know if that exists. I don't know if I can just shoehorn certain mons in. Like, so I built this to beat, you know, Jirachi and Togekiss. But if he had, like, Earthquake on Jirachi, who cares? That's not going to make a difference at all. And I get Discharge, so I learned that he's not Volt Absorb. He's, you know, Sand Rush, which makes sense. So I have leftovers here. I get some HP back. But, you know, I think I just need to try to... I think that's what I have to do. And I think I'm just getting too lost within just having these specific roles for these mons that you know, when push comes to shove, I just spend all game worrying about how I'm going to deal with X and Y, and less worrying about what I'm going to do to win. Unless, okay, I think I know how to say it now. This has been a long-winded fucking tangent. I think I've been, he just goes for a flame, of course, I wouldn't. But, so I think I worry too much about how not to lose, rather than worrying about how trying to win. And I think that mentality comes with losing a lot. So now I'm almost like, I just don't want to lose. So I think I need to try to put more pressure on my opponents offensively. And I need to do that through my building. I need less to do with... Does that make sense? Does that long-ass tangent make sense? So I took the risk that he wasn't Scarfed, and he wasn't, and Dracozolt goes down. And now I have, you know, this is a... So I have Dragapult. And Dragapult has to win the game for me, and that's what he has to do. I had no other really options. Passimian exists, and Passimian ruins my entire day. And he's at max HP, which sucks. Because I don't know if I can take him out with a Dragon Pulse. Because he's at max HP still. So I have to try to damage that thing. He goes into Executor, and I don't know why he would do that. I'm literally sitting there going, what the fuck is he... Why is he doing this? Does he have, like, a Dragon Berry? And, you know, is that what, I don't know. So I'm just going to go U-turn and see what he's going to do. I'm going to go into Manectric, and I'm going to, I don't know what he wants to do to me. And he goes for Trick Room, and I screamed into my computer because I thought, wait a minute. Sylveon can live a hit from Executor. Sylveon's slower than everything. If I die this turn, Sylveon wins the game. If I don't die this turn, I don't think Sylveon can win the game. But he goes for Flamethrower, and I live at 2! I live at 2! Through all that. Through all the play, and then I live at fucking 2 HP. So now he's got 4 turn of Trick Room left. He has 3 Mons left. After this, he's going to have 3 turns of Trick Room left. Counted that right. 2, sorry. Oh my god. He's going to have... 1 more turn than he has Mons left. So he's gonna have, okay, so he's gonna have so he's got 2 turns left now. He has 3 Mons left. So he's going to then have Passimian be able to outspeed. I mean, at least I'm gonna live Leaf Storm. I'm going to. I know that. I know that's what's gonna happen. And I go on a Hyper Voice. Maybe I should have gone to that in the first place, but I guess, you know what? He's dead. So that now he has 1 turn of Trick Room left, and he has 2 Mons left. If Manectric died, then Sylveon sweeps. I think he might have thought that Executor could kill Sylveon, but absolutely not. He has Passimian, and my heart jumped 1,000 times, because I know that I can just... I was so happy that he went into this instead of Noivern. Because that means that I can, you know, then I'll be able to probably outspeed this thing with Dragapult and kill it. Or, not this thing, the Noivern. But he switches out. And I think he knew that as well. I think he was calcing Trick Room turns. And I Hyper Voice. And Noivern goes down. And then the Trick Room's going to wear off right there. He's got Passimian left. And I have Dragapult left. And Sylveon left. And obviously I'm not going to outspeed Passimian here, very clearly. I have 28 HP left. And he's going to go for knockoff, which means he's probably choiced in some manner. He's got to pick a move to lock himself into. And I have just Dragapult left. And obviously I'm not going to live a I'm not going to live a knockoff with this amount of HP, let alone probably not even max. So I have to just... I mean, I probably could have gone for Scald to try to get a burn. Maybe that would have been a better option there. Could have got a burn, but even then... I am unfortunately unable to kill him. He kills me. Lack of Trick Room hurting me. I lose. So, again, made a lot of misplays this game, and I was still in a position to win at the end. So if I can cut out those misplays, if only. So I spent a lot of this time talking about my plans for team building and whatnot. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of comments on that, so let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know if that's what I need to do, but I got to change something, obviously. And hopefully that's the change I need to make. Because I enjoy doing this, I'm just not very good at it. Because that's what happens. I just get lost and flustered, and I don't have my own team identity. So I think if I had that, I'd be in a little better shape. So this has been another Draft League video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more, and I'll see each and every one of you guys next time. Good night.